I didn't want it to end like this. I didn't want to have to, say these things, but I gotta be honest. The Note 10 Plus is absolutely still king, player. Now look, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I know, yep, Apple Watch on while I talk about the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I don't care. If it make you feel some kind of way, hey, you gonna feel some kind of way. Basically, when I wanna talk about this thing, yes, this is the king. I know, y'all been like, oh man, you've been giving love to the iPhone 11 Pro, and rightfully so, because this is a banging smartphone, so I'm still gonna give love to the iPhone 11 Pro, but I can still give love to the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now, there's a lot of people out there, it's been a while since this thing has been released. You might be still wanting to know, is this still the king? I call the Note 10 the king because pretty much it holds that title every year. It's a fire smartphone, feature packed, probably like the most feature packed smartphone that you can grab out there. Top tier smartphone goodness with that leather Samsung case on there, baby, smelling like straight money. Now, I'm calling this the final verdict. This is my review, where I just make it as plain and as simple for you as I can. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech, where I know tech so you don't have to, and I make this stuff simple. Simply put, let's talk about it. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus is king. Feature pack, baby. You got the S Pen, you got the beautiful screen, beautiful cameras, beautiful One UI Samsung experience. Just, oh my goodness, you need to charge it, your Samsung Galaxy Buds, you can do that. It pretty much does everything. In the glass, fingerprint sensor, not the best. I'll keep it a buck. All this screen real estate that you get, and this thing is big, this thing is massive. Yeah, when we say mega, man, you see this thing, man, think about it, as big as my head, player. I won't lie, getting a little tired with the big phones only because lugging them around isn't the most convenient thing, but I'm usually dealing with. That's my back pocket, usually, man. You see that? Every time you whip out this thing, you see that display, or you go to watch a video, you understand why it is that you're willing to put up with having a massive phone like this. One of my gripes with the Note 10 release this year, they did the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus, but they only gave the sauce to the Note 10 Plus. So going into next year, please, Samsung, if you're gonna do two models, or a smaller and a bigger of the Galaxy Note, let's give the same sauce to each. Get a little tired of the big phones. These big phones, man. But that doesn't mean that this isn't a great phone just because it's big. This display is absolutely beautiful. When it comes to Samsung, they have the best displays. 6.8 inches, a quad HD plus resolution. Need I say more? We all know this. Matter of fact, Samsung makes displays for every other smartphone pretty much. iPhone, they do the Pixel, yeah. Samsung has the best display, the best screen. So displays are awesome. They're very saturated, very colorful. Go watch a HDR video on one of these screens and then holler back at your boy. I promise you, you'll be like pretty surprised because it performs extremely well. Another thing that the user cares about is that their camera. People, when you do a review where you always talk about the camera, fool, that's what the average person cares about. And trust me, they do. I talk to regular people. I don't know if you do. Some of y'all technology snobs out there, I swear, I don't think you talk to regular people. I think you just talk to tech people all day about tech. I talk to regular people and I ask them questions. I gather data and a consensus from just looking at and observing regular people. That's how I come to the point where I want to speak to the regular consumer as well as the tech junkie. You know what I mean? I'm one of those too, but the camera. Camera matters. Wide, telephoto, and ultra wide. I love ultra wide. It's banging. As well as you have a depth sensor on there to help improve, the bokeh, the blur effect when you use that. And then you got that front camera. This thing is packing all of the camera capacity and power that you need. And the results are good. Like the average person are gonna love them. Now the pixel peepers or the people who are used to like camera quality and so forth, I mean, you can nitpick on any smartphone. Like I said, banging display and you got really nice cameras. So you can create content, you can post to your social medias with confidence when using the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So that's a win-win in my book. User experience on this thing. Another thing someone cares about is speed, snappiness. This thing has a lot of RAM. This thing moves. This thing flies. This thing does what it do. Now granted, I hear this all the time. People say Samsungs slow down over time. They get bogged down, you know what I mean? People, y'all be on Android, y'all be downloading some wild apps. And that's another thing about having Android and open platform and all these crazy apps that are just like probably running in the background, doing all kinds of crazy things, having permission to everything. You're gonna get a lot of like performance issues. Like Apple is so tight knit. Yeah, I'm talking about Apple in a Samsung video because I use everything. It's so tight knit that they're kind of able to control the efficiency and speed and optimization of the platform. That's why I think they keep it so tight. And honestly, Samsung would benefit, I've said this a ton of times, from having their own OS and kind of tightening down the same way Apple does and just kind of controlling things a little more. I get it. Everyone's outside of Apple's relying on Android. Is what it is. So yeah, the user experience as far as speed, this thing moves. It runs fast. It's built fast. It looks fast. This thing flies, this thing snaps. Now I did have someone in my comment section say that at this point, they are seeing some, slowdowns and so forth. But like I said, it could be apps that people are getting. So you gotta kind of be careful about and conscious about what you're putting on your smartphone. I don't put on too much craziness, you know what I mean? I keep it simple, basic, you know what I mean? Business, phone, business. So yeah, user experience as far as speed is good. Samsung One UI is nice and clean. It's getting close to like that pure Android. Yeah, I'll say that. I like pure Android. I like what the Pixel offers you as far as the Android experience. So One UI is closer to that. And then One UI also has that sauce. This One UI is legit. It's smooth, it's clean. So they have a lot of features in there. Samsung gives you a lot of features that are technically coming or on the future Android upgrades. That's another issue with Samsung. You gotta wait for upgrades. So they'll kind of supplement not having the latest Android platform because it takes time to get it. They'll give you a lot of the features that are anticipated on the future Android. So that way you don't really feel that gap, but technically you still are behind on the upgrade. That's one huge benefit when you're using a phone like a Pixel because all updates, security updates, and latest Android updates are just instant. I would love to see more of that or a closer gap of that with the Samsung smartphones. But that doesn't take away from the user experience. And it is possible that over time you may see some slowdowns or you may not. It depends on how you treat your device. So, use at your own discretion. Download apps at your own discretion. Y'all be careful with them apps. And then y'all who using them apps that y'all know y'all ain't supposed to, that's on you, play. The Note, why do we get the Note? I think a lot of it is the size, the feature packs, and then what I love, the S Pen. I love the S Pen. I love using this thing to navigate. It's very precise. So when I'm typing on the keyboard, which is already small for the average person's finger, those little keyboards, although the keyboards are really good, but I just like having that precision with the pen. I like being able to physically write a note because that helps with the mind, so forth. So the S Pen is great, it's awesome, it's an experience. If you haven't experienced it, I highly recommend you do, and then figure out if it is or it isn't for you, because everyone doesn't like the S Pen, everyone doesn't benefit from it, and that's a fact. So to some people, the S10 is just fine because you don't need the S Pen, and you get a lot of the bang that you get out of the Note 10 by going with an S10 minus the S Pen, but they do add a little extra sauce over here. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is like the top high end. This is what Samsung putting all their sauce on. Now they got the Fold out there too, where they putting sauce on sauce. We won't talk about the Fold. So what is my final verdict? This is just a good smartphone. That's my final verdict. That's basically what this video is about, is to just express to you that this phone is good and it holds up over time. My main reason for coming here was to tell you this is a great smartphone. If you want it, get it. It's one of my favorite smartphones of the year because I enjoy using it, I get that out of it. I love using this for business. I love using this phone for watching video content. I love using this phone. It's a great phone. So if you're out there and you're shopping it and you're thinking about it, go and pull the trigger, player. Now, if you got other phones that you're looking at and you weighing options and there's another phone that piques your interest a little bit more, then go with whatever your gut leads you to. But I just want to let you know that if your gut leads you this way, 8 to 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna be satisfied with this. You saw a player just slip up right there. Yeah, that happens. Anyways, that's my final verdict. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus is still the king. Bam, let me bam. Time after time, Samsung always delivers best display, smooth delivery on software with this new One UI. A lot of people are hating on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I think it's for a lot of the wrong reasons. You don't gotta complain, technology snobs. Relax. You got the haters out there, they talking that you just turn to the side, get the sun, and just bam, get them right in their eyes, player. You know what I'm saying? For all the haters that ever pushed the thumb down on my Galaxy Note when I was talking about it was the best phone, who's laughing now? It is. It still is. Oh, I do. I hit him with the... Yeah. Android everything, baby. I'm all about the Android. You know what I'm saying, man? S Pen, all that good stuff, baby. Android over everything, man. Come on, man. Oh, hello? Hello? What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Oh, man, I was just making a video, man, talking about, you know, Android, how dope the Note 10 Plus, Android over everything, you know what I'm saying, player? Over everything. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, airdrop it to me, player. Yeah, airdrop me, G. Send me, man, it's just, man, and then when you get here, bro, you can airdrop it to me, all right? Bet. So, this is why Android over everything. This is why the Note 10 Plus is the best. It's the best, baby. Oh. Yo, you are hilarious, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And I would never, ever use an iOS device. Whoa. Uh-oh.